Good morning, St. Francis. It is Monday, December the 28th, 2020. Merry Christmas! It is the fourth day of Christmas on this day. Coming to you from the playground, which is being put in, our new playground that is being put into our preschool. A couple of the activity centers are already up, and there's a slide right over there. It's going to look fantastic when it is done. This is again the second of the two playgrounds. This is the first major overhaul and reimagining, revisiting of the playgrounds here on our campus. Today, though, is also a very interesting day of Christmas. On this fourth day of Christmas, it's a very sobering day on this fourth day of Christmas, because it is the feast of the Holy Innocents. Those children who are massacred by King Herod when he realizes that the Magi, who he told to come back to him to tell him where the Savior was born, so that he might go and kill the Savior, have been told by an angel to go home by a different route. And also in that, Joseph has also been warned by an angel to go into Egypt to protect the child. And so Herod, in his rage, decides to go and massacre all children who were born in the last 2 years in the hopes of being able to kill what he sees as a threat to his throne, the Messiah. And so this day into which all this joy and frivolity, this wonder and amazement, these presents, this giving, this love that all Christmas is supposed to be, this fourth day of Christmas seems to be marred by all of this. How dare we do this? How dare we remember something so tragic, so awful, so horrific? Well, in reality, it isn't just this day. Because December the 26th, we celebrate St. Stephen by remembering his martyrdom and how he is killed by those who are threatened by his faith. On December the 27th, we remember St. John the Evangelist, who was put into exile to die in exile for preaching the faith. And today we have Holy Innocents. Death in two cases, exile in another. How does any of this fit in to the frivolity and joy that Christmas is supposed to be, the fun times, the good times that Christmas is supposed to be? Well, it does. Because this child comes not to bring us frivolity, not to bring us senseless, meaningless joy, not to bring us presents, not to bring us all of those things that unfortunately this time of the year has become. This child comes because we need this child. We need this child to show us the way, because there is brokenness and pain. There is death in this world all the time. And try as we might, we are not going to find a solution to it. No matter what we try to do or what we say or how we act, we cannot do this. Anger and pain and brokenness rears its ugly head and brings more of anger, pain, and brokenness upon the world. It is only this child who, as he grows and teaches the transformation of hearts, becomes the one who by his own death and resurrection brings new life to this world. Christmas was never meant to be a time of frivolity and silliness. Christmas was never to be a time of senseless and abstract joys. Christmas is a time of sobriety. And in this time in which we live, we need that sobriety to tell us that this child will transform this world. This child is transforming this world, and transforming it by the methods and way in which we believe and continue to believe, even when it seems ridiculous and senseless to do so. To believe the love that God gives us in this child is a love that is meant for all of us to experience and feel in our own lives. The more that we experience and feel that love, the more the transformation of this child's birth begins, is affected in us. May we take this feast as a time to learn what it means to love even more and reach out even more, especially to those who need us to do so. And may the Lord give you peace.